The Legal Rebels Tour Diary. Brought to you by Westlaw, better results faster. By Total Attorneys, Rebels Welcome. By Hertz. By Sprint. And by Starwood Preferred Guest.
Hey, welcome to day 10, the final day of the Legal Rebels Road Trip '09. We're coming to you again from the suite at the W Hotel in Washington, D.C. And in this final installment of our daily video tour diary, we wanted to take a moment and reflect back on what we have learned from our Legal Rebels, high points and some low points of the tour. Now that we are almost done, Ms. McDonough, what were your high points? What did you learn from the Rebels on this tour?
Learn from the Rebels. I think everybody can take something away from Chip Meller and his merry band of litigators at the Institute for Justice in Arlington, Virginia. Mm-hmm. While they take their cases and their issues very seriously, they don't take themselves too seriously, so it helps them get through to the next case, especially after they've had a loss.
Mm-hmm. It's true, lawyers do tend to take themselves, as a class, really seriously. And maybe they could learn something from Chip. How about you? What did you learn from the Rebels that we saw?
I think not so much from the Rebels, but from this project was collaboration. Reporters tend to be lone wolves, work solo. I know that I do many of times. It's just me until I turn in my story to my editor. And we were able to get things done efficiently and have fun and combine all of our ideas and still get everything up together every day. And I thought that this was a great example of how teamwork among reporting can produce a great product.
That's so true. I mean, when one of us was slowing down, somebody else picked up the pace, and I thought we made better decisions because all of us were part of the process rather than just one of us figuring out what to do. I think what I took from this project, again, isn't so much from the Rebels as it's from our audience. I mean, we got a lot of feedback and a lot of incredibly good feedback on this project. It's not to say it was uniformly great, but I mean, there were some haters out there who doubt that some of our people are actually rebels or that the ABA is even capable of identifying rebels. But you know what? To hell with the haters. I think that we did a lot of good work out here, and I think that the audience recognized that, which was really cool. I can't remember a project that I've been involved in the last 10 years that has gotten so much positive feedback from readers and viewers as this project has so far. And it's not over, of course. Just because the tour is over doesn't mean the project's over. We're putting up at least 3 profiles a week between now and roughly the end of November. Plus, October 14th and 15th, we've got our next big event coming up, which is 24 hours of Legal Rebels, where over the course of 24 hours, we'll be posting at least an essay an hour from some of the most creative minds, talking about the future of the profession, how practice of law is going to change over the next 5 years, and going to have a lot of interesting interactive events during the course of those 2 days. So you're going to want to check legalrebels.com for more details over the next couple of weeks as we roll that piece of this larger project out. How about personal high points, personal low points in terms of the tour? How about you, Molly?
I'll start with my low point. It's just not having my family around for some of the big events, not being able to hang out with them in New York would have been fun. And high point, though, was getting to see the opening night of the Metropolitan Opera at Times Square. I thought that was great.
On the jumbotrons,
yes.
All those various the video screens in Times Square. That was pretty cool.
All over Times Square. So if you were there, you could see it somewhere.
Yeah, that was very cool. Very cool thing. How about you, Rachel?
High point would be in New York. I got the chance to have dinner at the Museum of Modern Art with 2 fellow reporters and one of our Rebels, which was just great. It was a fun New York experience, and to be able to share that with my friends was wonderful. Low points. Honestly, when it started to get low and things started to get tense or just really tired, the thing that surprised me is instead of crabbiness, we kind of all got slapstick silly. There were very few dips and they came right back up. So I think for me, those low points actually turned into a high point because it was a debauchery of silliness that got us through the night, which was good.
For me, I think low point, easy to pick. The tech problems we had with uploading some of these tour diaries and some of the profile videos that we had during the tour. Both John and I spent some almost sleepless nights trying to get some of this video up onto YouTube. And to me, that was sort of the least pleasant part of the tour. And in terms of personal highs, I'm not going to pick one particular thing, but I would say it was just the collaborative atmosphere that we had here, and just how much fun it was traveling with the three of you guys. I mean, it was really I can't think of more companionable people to go out on the road with. So.
And you said we could do this with just 2.
I know.
See?
I was so wrong.
We needed 4. We needed the 3 of us and John.
We absolutely
We
did.
absolutely needed John.
Yeah. So props to you, John. Props to you guys. I'll travel with you guys anyway. Yeah. So that's the final tour diary. Be sure to check back on LegalRebels.com in the weeks ahead for even more profiles all across the country of some of the most innovative lawyers remaking the profession. We are out of here.